Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, we're going to talk about a small white weenie tribe. Knights. Kniggets. You and your kniggets. Anyway, obviously, we're going to roll through the knights first. I'm not going to go through all of them. I chose Sidar, Jabari over Knight of Thorn. Now, the Commander 16 has the green-white Sidar of Jabari. But wanted to use this one as the mono white. He's a decent character in the story. He embodies pretty much everything that is knightly. And that's kind of what I tried to do with the theme, is things that were obviously, in addition to the knights, that were knightly. Now, like knighthood. Yes, most of them have first strike anyway, but I felt like I had to play with knighthood. Glorious Anthem does fit the theme, but it also, this art shows knights. I felt like that Death or Glory is probably the hardcore knight thing to do, because that's what they're all about. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera here. There's a shadow, which is weird. I'm normally not fighting shadows. I'm normally fighting glare, but I'm fighting shadows today. Anyway, Death or Glory, because that's a very knightly thing that they would do, obviously. Now, Elixir, there again. This is pretty much the elixir of life. Stoneforge Masterwork. Not only is it armor, but it also helps out the tribe. Coat of Arms. Coat of Arms is a very risky card anyway, because a lot of people can just out of the blue create a bunch of small tokens and that get out of hand. But the actual coat of arms here, once I find the right printing, an actual coat of arms is a very knightly thing. And once I find the, 7th edition, where it actually shows a knight, that's the version I want here instead of the up 2, 3, 4. Knights. They will spare you from evil. They are very righteous. Blessed Reversal. All of these are pretty much on theme. Honor of the Pure. I think that's it for my actual theme cards. Guardian's Pledge. Now we get to the actual deck. We are playing just a crazy amount of creatures. We're playing white, so there's not a whole lot of draw anyway. So, Slate of Ancestry is pretty good if you don't have a hand. Make sure you play all the cards in your hand first, and then you activate your slate. It's amazing. Of course, you're hellbent at that point. I mean, any card that rewards you for bad play can it really be good? Anyway, Mark of Asylum, Pacifism. We are playing white. It's mono white. I mean, I hate to do it, but you know what? Gotta do it. Because Armored Ascension on your commander wins games. Resurrection, Mass Calcify. There again, we're playing mono white. Invincible Hymn. I don't know, that almost seems, it's a stretch. Planar Cleansing. Spirit Link is another one that kind of almost seems knightly. Reverse Damage. Hail of Arrows. Disenchant. Because, you know, we got to disenchant stuff. Condemn. Purge. And the Phalanx. Now, I do not have Knights Errant in here. I don't have, like, crazy amounts of Elspeths. Most of those are actually taken. So let's go through the Knights. We have Silverblade Paladin. This is not a stretch to understand why this card is in there. Riders of Gavany. Now, we have a lot of humans now. Most of these knights are humans. There's a few Kithkin and stuff random like that. But if there's a heavy tribal presence at the table, this is the guy you want. Order of the Sacred Torch is just punishing black decks. And we play a format where multicolor is the norm. I mean, 3-color and above is the norm now. And especially thanks to 2016, everybody's playing 3 and 4. This counters a whole bunch of stuff. Paladin, double protection, very not bad. The other Paladin, I believe during the Grand Creature type update of 2000, whatever the hell it was, they made most, if not all, Paladins knights. So, but this is black creature removal, enchantment removal, and even planeswalker removal. Black planeswalker removal. So that's a real thing. Of course, the Mirran Crusader. This guy. All right. Let's go back. I want to show y'all something. We'll go back to here. All right. These two cards. When Paladin and Vec first came out, he was so good. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, this is the greatest card ever!" And he was the standard for the white weenie rare for a while. And then years later, I had a buddy of mine that stopped playing, and then he come back, and he saw Mirran Crusader, and he's like, "What?" It is a strictly better for the same cost, same size, same creature type. I mean, even the specifics in the mana cost are the same. Yes, it still dies to a lightning bolt, but let's face it. Wow. Double protection and double strike. Anyway, I just wanted to show that comparison there for a minute. Okay, back at it. Light Wielder Paladin. Here again, oh, you're exiling black and red. Knights have it's it's going to be not fun if your opponent is heavy black or red. God forbid them be Rakdos. Not of the White Orchid. Obviously, that's just some ramp. The Exemplar is... The important thing here to note is this chick is not indestructible herself. She just makes all other knights. So a lot of times she'll get shot down right before the world's about to die. Kil'jaeden Knight. Now, the banding is not as complicated as people think it is. Wizards doesn't like it because it is a huge memory issue for the new players and stuff like that. That's why they have stopped doing a lot of things. They've stopped doing bending. They've stopped doing protection. They've stopped doing regeneration even. So, but anyway, banding's cool. And this guy, late game, tons of mana. Hey, he can kill or he can live. Now, to give your team double strike seems not bad. Here again, another Pump Knight from Fallen Empires. This guy just ruined so many days because you could just keep activating. Oh, it's red. Oh, and blue. And black. Nasty. Silver Knight. Why are we having trouble focusing all of a sudden? There. Now, Night of the Cliffhaven, obviously, here we are. Level up is kind of never a good deal because of that last line. You have to level up as a sorcery. I would love for them to actually print a version. Of course, they can't call it level up now because level up, the ability is associated with sorcery speed. But level up would have been decent if it was instant speed. If you could do it at the end of your opponent's turn with your unused mana. Of course, I realize they think that would have broken it. But you know what? It was shitty without it. But here, yeah, you play it early, you pump some mana into it, and you do get some, like this guy, he's not bad. I mean, you're paying 4 mana for him, and then another 15 mana to get pretty much a dictate. But in some games, that's pretty much all you're doing anyway. Of course, had to have the knight. He's the knightest knight that ever knighted. The White Knight. Useful. Now, War Falcon violates my tribe rule. Yes, I know. I am all about, when I do a tribal deck, all cards in the deck are of that tribe. I know. This may be one of the first time I've broken that. I don't even think I broke it for the soldier deck. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think I've already done soldiers. Y'all double check. But this guy, I mean, you turn 1 War Falcon, turn 2 any of your damn 2-drop knights, and you're swinging for 2 on turn 2. So, yeah, that's not really epic in our format, but this is a fast deck. I mean, if you're waiting, you're losing. I guess this is the Ricky Bobby of decks. If you're not first, Rift Mark. A lot of knights, even some flying knights, so we're not completely like the Knight of the Holy Nimbus. Just if y'all haven't seen this, it just automatically regenerates, and your opponent can make it not regenerate, which is not that good when you have like 5 opponents, but it is fairly decent, I guess. Sigil Paladin, gotta love that. Exalted, another level up guy. Either that or like all level up should have been 1. I don't know. The captain, he can definitely impact a combat step. This is a level up guy. 1 mana, 1 to level up. So you got 8 mana for a 4/4 double strike, which still seems a bunch, but it's like an 8 on layaway. You can pay it as you go, Pay by the week, 4/4 double strike. Of course, we got our Snow Knight. This guy, I don't understand how he got through the cracks. He's so good. 2/2 first strike, lifelink, uncommon. What? Drugstall Cavalry is annoying the piss out of me right now. You can make spirits. I guess that works with knives. Fiend Slayer. There again, black or red's going to have a hard time dealing with you. Tivadar of Thorns. God forbid there be a goblin. Put the smack down on the guy. For a long time, I had considered him, he was kind of hit and miss, the general. But really like Sidar. And, of course, Hero of Bladehold. Now, obviously, I've got the Emira in there and then a bunch of just basic planes. But that is what I have for Tribal Knights. I do appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know what you think. If there's another tribe you want to see, y'all be sure and like and share, and we'll be happy to do whatever deck you want me to do. But until then, I appreciate y'all watching, but it is time to shuffle and cut.